Why is male reproductive anatomy so hard to remember? Imagine trying to learn a complex map with many tiny roads and landmarks that are not always visible. That's what understanding male reproductive anatomy can feel like. It involves many different parts, each with its own role, and they all work together to keep the system running smoothly. The system includes both parts you can see outside the body, like the penis and scrotum, and internal organs such as the testicles, prostate gland, and seminal vesicles. These internal parts are tucked away inside the pelvic area, making them harder to visualize and remember. One reason it's tricky is because there are many small, specialized structures. Inside the testicles, tiny tubes called seminiferous tubules produce sperm. The Leydig cells inside the testicles make testosterone, the hormone that controls male characteristics. Remembering where these are and what they do can be confusing because they are not obvious like the external parts. Adding to the challenge is that the system has both external and internal components. The penis and scrotum are outside the body, while the prostate and seminal vesicles are inside the pelvic cavity. Visualizing how these parts connect and work together takes some effort. The process of making sperm, maturing it in the epididymis, and then transporting it through the vas deferens involves many steps. Each step depends on the correct functioning of multiple organs and hormones. The terminology can also make it harder to recall. Many structures have similar names, like the vas deferens, seminal vesicles, and bulbourethral glands. These names sound alike but have different functions and locations. Without frequent exposure or study, it's easy to mix them up. Another reason is that the male reproductive system may not be studied as often outside specialized classes or medical fields. Unlike the heart or stomach, which are part of everyday health conversations, reproductive anatomy might not be discussed as much, making it less familiar. To make it easier, try breaking down the system into parts. Start with external organs like the penis, which contains the erectile tissue called corpora cavernosa and the urethra. Then look at the scrotum, which keeps the testicles at the right temperature for sperm production. Next, focus on the testicles themselves, where sperm are made and testosterone is produced. Understand how sperm mature in the epididymis before traveling through the vas deferens. Learn how fluids from the seminal vesicles and prostate add to semen, and how the bulbourethral glands produce lubricating mucus. Knowing how these parts connect helps in understanding male fertility, health issues, and hormonal effects. Conditions like infertility, prostate problems, or erectile dysfunction all relate to this system. The complexity of the anatomy, the many small parts, and the technical terms make it hard to remember everything at once. But by organizing your study around how each part functions and how they work together, it becomes easier to grasp and recall. So, the main reason male reproductive anatomy is challenging to remember is because of its many interconnected parts, both outside and inside the body, with complex processes and similar sounding names. Taking it step by step and focusing on the system's overall function makes it more manageable and less overwhelming.